Set and ready. Field of 7, 1600 meters. A-plus Cup. Gates are back and away and racing. Omniart not well away. And he's at the back end of the field early on. Bankers 2-6 straight through the middle and straight to the lead in the early stages. Up on the inside, Antipodean also quite close to the speed today, but is going to allow Pacific Padrino to work across from a wide draw. Just in behind those is Always a Gentleman. Now Antipodean's dropped back to fourth, but only 2.5 lengths off the lead. At his outside is Irish Goodbye. Then came Omniart with Galaxy Bar, and they're the bat pairing as the runners work their way down the back straight, and they make their way towards the final 1200 meters. Bankers 2-6 in front by a length and a half. Pacific Padrino, the one out spots in second. Then came Always a Gentleman on the outside in third. Antipodean back in fourth, only 2.5 lengths off the lead. Then came Irish Goodbye, followed by Omniart, and Galaxy Bar is now last of all. They worked their way into the turn. 700 left to travel. Bankers 2-6 with a very comfortable lead in front. Now quickens up the tempo, and he's already put 4 lengths on them. Antipodean gets scrubbed along to try and stay in touch. Up on the outside, Pacific Padrino. Then came Always a Gentleman from Irish Goodbye, Omniart, and Galaxy Bars last of all. They're at the top of the straight with 400 left to travel. Bankers 2-6 is yet to have come out of first gear. Antipodean's hard ridden. Then came Pacific Padrino, followed by Omniart, followed by Irish Goodbye. Then came Always a Gentleman and Galaxy Bar as it's Bankers 2-6 in front and now puts under pressure because Antipodean's right there. It's Antipodean with Bankers 2-6. Bankers 2-6 the inside. Antipodean over the top and look towards the outside. Omniart. Omniart now comes at Antipodean. It's Antipodean needing the line. Omniart with one last late lunge will miss. Antipodean back to winning ways in the A-plus Cup. Beats home Omniart. Then came Bankers 2-6 from Pacific Padrino. Further back to Irish Goodbye. Then came Galaxy Bar, and Always a Gentleman was last across the line. Number 1, Antipodean back to winning ways. Fends off the late challenge of number 3, Omniart. In a cracking finish to the A-plus Cup, third place goes the way of number 7, Pacific Padrino. And fourth place, number 2, Bankers 2-6, who has pretty much fallen a hole in the final 250 meters. And he's going to miss the first 3. So the 6 and 5 favourite not on the boards, and it's number 1, Antipodean, back to the winner's box. And a hard-ridden number 1, Antipodean. Pinero was already at work with him at about the 600 meter mark. And with the yielding going, he's really grinded his way to this win. And what a run from number 3, Omniart, as well. Up on the outside, made it a thrilling finish with the run down to the line. But as number 1, Antipodean, back to winning ways, now becomes a 13-time winner from 28 starts in the country. You've got to say, it's probably one of Pinero's best rides yet. As Bankers 2-6 had very easy fractions in front. Take nothing away from the second also as well. Number 3, Omniart, gaining with each and every single stride and just going to miss on the run down to the line. Third place, number 7, Pacific Padrino from number 2. Bankers 2-6 back in fourth. 1, 3, 7 and 2 in the A-plus Cup. As it's number 1, Antipodean. And Antipodean back in the winner's box, the son of Darren, trained by Simon Dunderdale and ridden to victory by Bernardo Pinero, owned by Mr. KKE. And this is now win number 13 for number 1, Antipodean. Second place, number 3, Omniart, Jose de Souza for the Richard Lyne stable, owned by Omniart stable, a cracking run in second. From number 7, Pacific Padrino, Joe Camerudan for the Jason On stable with the Chance Ride, owned by Pacific stable. And fourth place, number 2, Bankers 2-6 for Han for the Johnny Lim stable, owned by Bankers stable. 1, 3, 7 and 2, provisional call for the A-plus Cup, and it's number 1, Antipodean, who's back in the winner's box and back with a win here in the feature race for the afternoon. Take note, we will have a prize presentation to be conducted shortly, and then we'll head across to the big one, race 9, the 4-year-old Sprint Championship. Take note of the carded time for that, 20 to 5 p.m. So that is the new time for race 9, 4:40 p.m., the new time for the 4-year-old Sprint Championship. And that's up next at the Selangor Turf Club.